Good morning and welcome to the Crawford County Board of Commissioners meeting for August 30th. We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance with Commissioner Wiederspan.
Right.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Francis.
You're welcome, sir.
I need approval of minutes from the full session on August 9th, 2023.
So moved. Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspin.
Yes.
I approve of the minutes from the work session on August 17th, 2023.
So moved. Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspin.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes. There are no executive sessions. Any public comment?
You want payment of bills?
Oh, sorry. I missed one. Just,
Sorry.
no, we don't have to pay the bills.
You're allowed, yeah.
Do you need to pay the bills? Okay.
It's kind of a good place.
Sorry. We're putting the payment bill in the amount of $3,694,119.66 for the period ending August 29th, 2023.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved to second. Any discussion? Sorry, Stephanie. Roll call.
Wiederspin.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
There are no executive sessions. Any public comment? There we go. We'll start with the coroner.
Good morning.
Morning,
Morning.
Scott.
Requesting to ratify the seal coat and line repainting at the parking lot of the Public Safety Building in the amount of $4,950.
So moved.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspin.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Assessment.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Morning, Joe.
Morning, Joe.
I have two items for you this morning. First one, to approve a tax refund to Richard D. Hollabaugh, parcel 2101-45, in the amount of $730.95.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspin.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
And the last item is to approve the annual retainer with San Martino, Stout, and LaPresti for appraisal consulting services for the period of September 1st, 2023 to August 31, 2024. The annual retainer will remain $3,000, which is the same as last year. The billing rate will be $200 per hour.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Wiederspin.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Joe.
Joe.
The correctional facility.
Morning, Commissioners.
Morning, Jack.
This morning, I'd like to get approval for a payment of $2,245 for the required annual load test of the generator to be completed by the Cleveland Brothers.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspin.
Yes.
Secondly, I'm looking for approval of payment of $2,750 for generator repairs and preventive maintenance to be completed also by the Cleveland Brothers.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspin.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
And lastly, I'd like to get the payment ratified for $1,500 to Seven Mountains Media for employment advertising.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Does that start, Joe, for the regular season, Jack, then?
It started with preseason.
Oh, got some preseason already? Okay, just curious. All right. Roll call.
Wiederspin.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
The courts.
Morning, Commissioners.
Good morning.
Betty.
We're here to request to ratify the purchase of a Dell Latitude 3540 for $979.70.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspin.
Yes.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Public safety.
Morning, Greg.
Greg.
Morning, Commissioners.
Asking to approve the renewal of our software license for Critical with the Biddle Incorporated for a one-year period at a cost of $2,500.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspin.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes. Thank you, Greg.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Planning.
Commissioners.
Morning,
Morning,
Zach.
Zachary.
First of the 7 items this morning, we're asking to approve an invoice from Pashak MTR in the amount of $3,014.40 for their July design and engineering services associated with the Admire Complex project in Titusville. This is paid for out of the City of Titusville's fiscal year 2020 CDBG program.
So moved. Second.
Probably moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Wiederspin,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Next, we're asking for approval to pay an invoice to Patrick MTR in the amount of $1,085.75 for, again, their July engineering and construction services. But this is for the Diamond Street Park project in Titusville, now the Founders Park project, paid for out of the City of Titusville's 2020 CDBG program.
So moved. Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspin.
Yes.
We're seeking approval to pay a portion of an invoice from the Meadville Tribune in the amount of $564.75 for publications associated with the East Branch Trail project. This is paid for out of the ARC Power Grant.
So moved. Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspin,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
We're also asking for approval to pay that same invoice, a portion of it, to the Meadville Tribune in the amount of $448.50 for publications associated with the Heidi Cooper Park project. This is paid for out of the CDBG CB3 program.
So moved. Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Wiederspin,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
We're also asking for approval of an invoice from the City of Meadville in the amount of $1,384 for reimbursement for the Meadville Tribune publication of the public notice for the Heidi Cooper Park project. This is paid for out of the City of Meadville's 2019 CDBG program.
So moved. Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspin.
Yes.
Next, we're asking for approval from an invoice, to pay an invoice from the Porter Consulting Engineers in the amount of $2,081.25. This is for their July design and engineering services associated with the Heidi Cooper Park project, paid for out of the CDBG CV3 program.
So moved. Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspin,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
And finally, we're asking, we're asking to pay an invoice from Stifler McGraw in the amount of $9,290.50 for their June services associated with the Church Run Flood Mitigation Plan project in Titusville. This is paid for out of the City of Titusville's 2021 CDBG program.
So moved. Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Wiederspin,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Zachary.
County maintenance.
Morning.
Morning, Mark.
Asking to ratify approval to pay invoices for remodeling the new GIS office for $66.21.
So moved. Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspin.
Yes.
Asking to ratify approval to pay invoices to Northwest Restoration for the courthouse penthouse and clock tower repair for $13,400.
So moved. Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspin,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Asking approval to pay the Eads Group for professional services to evaluate the parking garage deck for $1,885.29.
So moved. Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Wiederspin,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Asking approval to pay Crawford County Conservation District for NPDES permit review for the courthouse gravel parking lot for $500.
So moved. Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspin.
Yes.
Asking approval to pay Ace Contractor Center for new exterior door on the Sportsman's Building at the fairgrounds for $429.23.
So moved. Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspin,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Asking approval to pay Sunbelt Rental for lift rental at the fairgrounds for $722.01.
So moved. Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Wiederspin,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Asking to ratify approval to pay AMP Electric for installation of horse ring lighting and pole at the fairgrounds for $2,867.
So moved. Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Soft.
Aye.
Wiederspin.
Yes.
Asking for approval to pay an invoice to Meadville Tribune for advertisement of roof replacement on the youth show arena at the fairgrounds for $1,209.50.
So moved. Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Goff,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Asking to ratify approval to pay invoices to Amp Electric for new electrical pedestal at the fairgrounds in the amount of $1,498.55.
So moved. Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff,
Aye.
Asking to ratify approval to pay Amp Electric for electrical inspection before summer horse shows at the fairgrounds in the amount of $1,974.94. This is $892.06 less than presented at the work session.
In that case, I'll definitely
Yeah.
make that motion. Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff,
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mark.
The Care Center. Morning, Tanya.
Morning, Tanya.
Request to approve the $3,300 quote with Biomerics for the purchase of 30 BioFire RP2 Easy Panel tests.
So moved. Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Goff,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
And request to ratify the payment of $2,168 invoice with AED Superstore for the purchase of a Zoll automated external defibrillator.
So moved. Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Human Services.
Morning,
Morning,
Commissioners.
Sue. Morning, Sue.
I'm seeking approval of the county assurance of financial commitment and participation document for the fiscal year 24-25 CYS needs-based budget. The requested amount for fiscal year 24-25 is $15,985,583. The cost to the county is $2,804,182.
So moved. Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff,
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Seeking approval of the purchase requisition to Redwood Toxicology Laboratory for drug testing supplies for CYS consumers. The total cost is $1,687.50. The cost to the county is $364.45.
So moved. Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Goff,
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
I'm seeking approval of the fiscal year 22-23 C1 amendment with Crawford County Mental Health Awareness Program. There is no overall change in funding. We're just moving funding between line items. This is to cover the June invoice for 3 of their services.
So moved. Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
I'm seeking approval of the fiscal year 22-23 ID contract with Supernova Services for behavioral support services. We have not contracted with this provider before, but there was an ID consumer who needed behavioral support services. This will be billed through the consumer's ISP, which is why it says per ISP and listed in the contract.
So moved. Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff,
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
I'm seeking approval of the fiscal year 23-24 CYS JP contract with Child Incorporated. This provider, located in Rhode Island, provides daycare for a toddler who's placed in a kinship home.
So moved. Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Goff,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
I'm seeking approval of the fiscal year 23-24 CYS JP contract with Keystone Adolescent Center for foster care, shelter care, diagnostic, specialized services, and transitional living services. These are the same services that we contracted for in fiscal year 22-23. Most of the rates remain the same as well.
So moved. Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
Seeking approval of the fiscal year 23-24 contract with Pathways Adolescent Center for group home, transitional living, shelter, aftercare, diagnostic, and psychological evaluation services. These are the same services that we contracted for in fiscal year 22-23.
So moved. Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff,
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
And finally, I'm seeking approval of the fiscal year 23-24 mental health contract with Hand in Hand Mental Health Services for their Skills Through Education, Empowerment, and Direction for Self-Advocacy program. The SEEDS program will provide group home services for mental health consumers. These homes will offer the ability for consumers to transition between homes with differing levels of support to help them prepare for independent living within the community.
So moved. Second.
Properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Goff,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sue.
Thanks, Sue.
Finance?
Good morning.
Morning, Stephanie.
For your approval, I have invoices totaling $110,002.42. These were detailed at the work session on the 17th of August.
So moved. Second.
Properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you. And the commissioners, Commissioner Weiderspan first on behalf of the Fair
Sure.
Board.
I'm seeking approval of
Sorry,
the
Fairgrounds.
MOU between the Crawford County Commissioners, Crawford County Fairgrounds Building Association 2, and the Crawford County Fair Dairy Committee. This MOU is an agreement between the three parties to each set aside in their own funds and their own separate accounts for the future replacement of the dairy complex roof whenever that may occur, since that will be a major expense. All three have agreed to start putting some money aside so it doesn't hit real hard in some future time, so I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Properly moved in second. Any discussion?
It's a good cooperative agreement.
Absolutely.
And it
That's what
really,
it takes up there, and
Yep.
quite often that is what happens.
it's really a good reason for you to continue to buy ice cream cones.
Absolutely.
To help fund the roof.
I do my part.
That's what I thought. Any other discussion? Roll call.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
Weiderspan.
Yes.
Okay, and then
Okay,
Jean?
I'd like to request approval for the print room purchase of a new folder and inserter from Quadient Inc. in the amount of $5,348.40, plus $360 shipping for one-time total of $5,708.40. The annual maintenance is included in this package at a rate of $683.40.
So moved.
Second?
Properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Zoff,
Aye.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes. Thank you. New hires, employee transfers in your packet.
I'd make a motion to approve the new hires and transfers.
I will second.
Properly moved in second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Weiderspan,
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Goff.
Aye.
The courthouse will be closed on September 4th for Labor Day. Next work session will be September 6th. Next full session, September 13th. Commissioner comments. Commissioner Weiderspan.
Well, I'd just like to thank everyone that was involved with the Crawford County Fair, the Fair Board, our county maintenance, the hundreds of volunteers, and especially the Air Force cadets for their fantastic work again at the gates. I thought everything went very well, and couldn't do it without them, and of course, everyone that attended. I think attendance was pretty good this year. I know the last Saturday, it was over 12,000, so it was a good fair.
Commissioner Soft.
I echo those comments, and, you know, obviously, they're already starting to plan for next year, so it was a great week.
Yep.
I agree. The only thing I tell people is if you do have comments, complaints, or positives, let a Fair Board member know, let Francis know, and they'll get it passed on. We try to do what we can every year to improve, but it was a good fair.
Yep.
Thank you all. Okay, with that, anything else, I'd take a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
So I'll second.
We're adjourned. Thank you. Okay, we're going to bring the salary board meeting to order for August 30th, 2023. We'll start with the approval of minutes from the August 9th meeting.
So moved.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. There are 3 executive sessions, one on August 10th for the correctional facility, one on August 18th for the care center, and one on August 18th for public defenders. Now motions before the board.
Request to ratify the 2022 per diem wage increases, 911 dispatcher trainees at $14 per hour, per diem 911 dispatchers at $15.50 per hour, effective 7/11/2022.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. And now the care center.
Request to ratify the rate for Denise Maddox, full-time receptionist, effective 7/31/23 at $16 per hour. She's staying in that position with no changes.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Request to ratify the rate for the emergency new hire of Ashley Peters, per diem activity aide, replacing Abigail Westcott, effective 8/14/23 at $14 per hour.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Request to ratify the rate for the emergency transfer of Abigail Westcott, per diem laundry, transferring from per diem activity aide and unfilled position effective 8/14/23 at $14 per hour.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Request to ratify the rate for the emergency new hire of Clayton Matthews, per diem nutrition aide, replacing Lee Foley, effective 8/14/23 at $14 per hour.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you. Any other business for the salary board? Not, I entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
We are adjourned. Thank you. Okay, welcome to the retirement board meeting to order for August 30th, 2023. We'll start with the approval of minutes from the August 9th meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. There were no executive sessions, and we're ready for Eugenia.
Okay, I'd like to make the motion for Bridget Bushaw, formerly of the District Justice Meadville, withdraw retirement with a start date of 1/20/2022, last day paid in interest through 8/10/23.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Next, I make the motion for Ashley Clark, formerly of the Care Center, to withdraw retirement with a start date of 1/18/23, last date paid in interest through 4/19/23.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Next, I make the motion for Megan Wickline, formerly of the Care Center, withdraw retirement with the start date of 4/6/2022, last day paid in interest through 7/30/23.
So, second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Next, I make the motion for Courtney Kearns, formerly of the Care Center, to withdraw and roll over retirement with a start date of 11/21/2015, last date paid in interest through 8/13/23.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Next, I make the motion for Jessica Merchant, formerly of the Care Center, to roll over retirement with a start date of 5/17/2004, last date paid in interest through 8/11/23.
I'll second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Next, I make the motion for Emma Gearing, formerly of Human Services, to roll over retirement with a start date of 11/8/21, last date paid in interest through 8/10/23.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Next, I make the motion for Jennifer McDonough, formerly of Human Services, to withdraw retirement with a start date of 2/13/23, last date paid in interest through 8/11/23.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Next, I make the motion to approve the Corn Ferry invoice number 195276548 for August 23 actuarial services in the amount of $2,215 paid from the retirement checking account.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
And last, I make the motion to approve the PNC payment in the amount of $8,954.96 from May 1st, 2023 through July 31st, 2023 for activity fees to be paid from the retirement checking account.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Any other business for the retirement board? Not entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
We are adjourned. There is an election board meeting.
There is.
Thank you.
He's trying to tell you what good I'm here.
We all set? Sure. I'll call the election board meeting to order for August 30th and ask for motion to approve the minutes from the July 26, 2023 meeting.
So moved.
Second?
Properly moved and second. Any questions or comments? If not, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Next, we have looking for approval to move 2 polling locations. We'll take these one at a time. The first is the Beaver Township polling location, and the thought is to move it from the Beaver Township Community Building on Beaver Road in Springboro to the Beaver Township Building, which is on Parker Road. It's really just right up the road from the community building. Of course, the township is in the process of getting a certificate of occupancy for that community building, but until we have that and until we have authorization to use that building again, I think this is the most prudent course of action for Beaver Township voters. So I would look for a motion to make that move of the polling location to the township building.
So moved.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Questions, comments? Of course, all registered voters will receive notification of the move in the polling location. So, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Next, we have a similar situation in that make a move for precinct in Meadville 1-2, moving from the Emmanuel Church at 30 Park Avenue back across the street to the Westbury campus, this time to the Campus Community Center at 31 Park Avenue. I would ask for a motion to approve this move.
So moved.
Second?
Properly moved and seconded. Nice facility. We want to thank Emmanuel for accommodating the voting there for the past couple of years. We made the move there during COVID, and they were very gracious, and it worked out very well. So I want to thank Emmanuel Church for that, and I also want to thank Westbury for having us back. I think the community room is a wonderful space. It'd be great for the voters, very convenient. So I'm looking forward to this move, and again, I want to thank everybody involved in that. So I would ask for a motion to, or a vote, please. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carries. Thank you. Anything else to come before the election board today?
Would you like to give an update on the consolidation?
Yes, thank you. We are continuing with the consolidation of precincts in both the cities of Meadville and Titusville. It was approved by the Court of Common Pleas in March. We are now working through that process in conjunction with the Department of State. Have some slight tweaks that they would like to see us make, but nothing substantial, nothing that really would affect a group of voters, just some boundary descriptions that they would like defined more clearly, that type of thing. And working very well with them, we should have all of those items cleaned up, but that process will not impede the consolidation. Consolidation of precincts still will occur for the November 2023 election. And again, all those registered voters who are affected by those precinct changes will receive notification from the Voter Services Office as to their new precinct number and an indication of where they're voting. It's pretty much the same places where they have voted in the past, with the exception of Meadville 5 is moving to the location where Meadville 1 votes, and that is at the Grace Church. But the other merged precincts will continue to vote where they had been voting the past several elections. So the notification to the registered voters will not all occur at the same time. So if you are in one of those wards and you receive your notification, if you're in a different ward, don't be alarmed that you haven't yet. It's just working through the process, and but everyone will get notified. So I want to thank Keith for all his work as well, and Jess and Gina and Matt to get us, through to where we are right now. So it's a positive change, and we'll look forward to that again to definitely take place for the November 23 election. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anything else? If not, I would ask for a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
We are adjourned. Thank you all.